Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome to my madness, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we're going to be taking a look at this figure right here. This is, of course, the Legacy Series Hellwitch from Coffin Comics and LooseCollector. And I actually ordered this thing back in October of 2022. It is now March of 2023, and I just got this thing in 2 days ago, okay? When I ordered it, I had just gotten the Lady Death figure, and I thought it was a great figure, and wanted to get something else from LooseCollector. And what I wanted was Red Sonja, and she was out of stock. So, I was like, well, what else can I order? I saw that they were coming out with the La Muerta figure. Want that one, but they didn't have that out yet either, not even for pre-order, so I picked this one up. And why not, right? It's a cool figure. I think it's pretty much close to the same thing as Lady Death as far as a lot of the sculpt. It's got wings and some other things we'll talk about here in the video. So I went ahead and ordered it, but it took 5 months to get here. At that point, I could have ordered the Red Sonja figure. But anyway, we're here. We've got it in. Let's go ahead, crack this gal open, and see what we've got inside. All right, so we got her out of the package. We do have a couple accessories here that we'll look at. Of course, we do get a couple of gripping hands here for her. And then, of course, we do get her nice translucent glowing sword there. And then we do get one more accessory, which we will see in just a little bit. But right now, let's take a look at the figure itself. And it's actually a really good looking figure. I mean, it's really, really well done. I love the texturing and the paint job on the wings. They look really, really good. The hair sculpt looks great. We've got not much else, actually, other than that. That's about it. That's about the majority of the sculpt we've got there. The boots do have knee pads that come up off of them. And then, of course, we do get the nice spiked bra there. And you got the spike around the collar and then the horns. Face sculpt is good, though. Does look really nice. I do dig it. I think they did a good job with that. But not much else when it comes to sculpt there. As far as articulation goes, it's pretty basic stuff. It's very similar to Marvel Legends, just in the sense of the ball joint shoulders and hips. We do have thigh swivels, but they are lower down on the thigh, which do help to preserve the sculpt. And then, of course, standard wrists and ankles and everything else. I will say the best point of articulation on this is actually the wings themselves. And it's, obviously hard to see there, but you've got ball sockets here that these fit into very, very tightly. And they actually work better, in my opinion, than the sockets on the NECA gargoyles figures that I have. They're actually much more sturdy feeling, and they don't loosen up. They're much tighter. You can maneuver the wings much better with that ball joint socket, and I think it's a really nice design there. So all in all, I mean, it's a good figure. I mean, again, not a lot of sculpt, not a lot of paint here outside of, you got some good details painted on the face and on the wings. Other than that, let's be honest, she's mostly naked. I mean, that's kind of the way it is. Now, of course, she does have one little let's call it an action feature, in that, of course, you can remove her chest plate there. It is held on with magnets. Now, why would you ever want to remove her chest plate? I don't know, but maybe we're about to find out. So let's go ahead and see why you might want to remove the chest plate from Hellwitch. And yes, that did just happen. And do me a favor, if you were offended by this, just save it, because I really don't care. But Let's talk about price here real quick. And this thing goes for $60 to $70. Is it worth it? Maybe. Look, this is a good figure. It's got good sculpt. It's got good paint. It comes with a couple of accessories, at least if you count the wings and the titties. But is it worth 3 times that of, let's say, a Marvel Legend or a McFarlane Multiverse figure? And that's where it gets a little dicey. While it's a cool figure, and certainly it has a feature that those other figures don't have, I don't know that it's necessarily worth 3 times the price. Now, it is a cool figure, and look, I'm probably going to put her on my Ghost Rider shelf, and I think she'll work out perfectly there. But it's hard to say she's worth it. It's a really good figure, but it's a really big price as well for what you're getting. So while, look, I'm not upset that I bought it, it is a cool figure, but it's hard for me to say that you should go out and spend $60 to $70 on this, because I can't really say that, because I don't think the value's there for everybody. That's kind of where I fall on that. Look, it's a cool figure, and it is well done, and Hellwitch is a cool character, and for my purposes of putting her on a Ghost Rider shelf, a display that I'm building up, I think it's going to work really, really well. But, you know, she doesn't come with a lot of accessories. I'm certainly not going to pose her with her titties out, so, you know, a lot of the stuff that it comes with, maybe some of the hook and the hype of getting this figure is kind of lost on me personally, but in the end, it really is just personal preference. But would love to know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Do you like this figure? Do you have this figure? If you do have it, what do you think of it? Let me know down below. And thank you guys for watching. And as always, remember to enjoy your collection.